So school is requiring me to do a tutorial on something, so I'm going to do Infra level 1 and 2. So right here you can see them. We're not doing the chapters, I'm just doing level 1 and 2, so where you get to the elevator. Now in this conversation that's about to happen, there's a lot of not very important stuff, as you know if you've played the game, so I'm going to skip over it a little bit.
Were you here all night? I have a feeling we might have a long day ahead of us, so we better start early.
So which building did you accidentally demolish this time?
I'm not saying we'll be here all day, but some of the places you're about to survey are in exceptionally bad shape, so we might as well be prepared for the worst. Also, the maintenance reports we received from the municipality council yesterday seemed incomplete. So either those reports have gone missing, or there never was any maintenance done to begin with.
Sounds great.
Exactly. So be extra careful out there. And I want everyone wearing their helmets today. That means you too, Mark. But enough chit-chat for now. Mark, why don't you go ahead and start the presentation? You're better with computers anyway. Alright. A quick recap of the situation. As you all should know, following the corruption scandal last year, and with the upcoming local council elections, there have been some changes in the maintenance services of the Stalberg region. It was decided that all key infrastructure, including power plants and water systems, will now be maintained by us.
Do we really need to know this again?
Well, not really. I just thought it would be a good idea to jog your memory a bit, you know? Anyway, like I said earlier, there were some missing details about the state of these buildings. That's why you'll be having a field day today, surveying these places. I'm sure we'll run into something that is in need of urgent maintenance. So, as discussed earlier, you've all been assigned specific locations today. Steve, you'll be taking the Plow Wedge River facilities.
Right.
Carla and Amit, you'll get to visit the Two Gorges Dam. The view from the top is supposed to be pretty spectacular, so the gig isn't without its benefits.
Naturally.
Looks like I get to visit the dam too.
That's right. You will take care of the Hammer Valley Dam and its surroundings. Oh, and there are a lot of tunnels there, so don't forget to bring your flashlight.
Sounds like a great way to spend a sunny day.
All right, final slide. Oh, very funny, Mark. Next slide. All right, that would be the gist of it. Mark, you can go ahead. Get your gear from upstairs, and you can leave when you're ready. I still have a few things to go over with Steve, Carla, and Amit.
Okay, so now we're going to need to go to our office, which you will have to go through this door here. You can middle click to zoom in. E is to interact. So you'll use that to open doors, interact with key cards,
Why
anything
not
like
use
that.
the public transport?
You live right next to a train station anyway, and there's a metro station south of the office.
You seen the tunnels? I wouldn't take the metro even if you paid me to.
Actually, the company will pay half of the regional ticket for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, saves you a fair bit of money in the long run.
Yeah, I still don't trust you.
Oh, come on. What's gonna happen? It's not like the tunnels are like 7 miles.
Like I said earlier, E is to interact. You can use that to read notes, such as this one. You now need to go to your office. You can tell it's yours because it's got a sticky note that says Mark on it, which is your name. Once you're inside, make sure to grab everything, such as the camera, You can read this note if you want. The keys over in this cabinet is your flashlight and helmet. Now, if you noticed, I forgot the keys. Now, if you forget something, don't worry. The game will not let you progress until you have everything. So, here's a little time lapse of me trying to figure out why it won't let me continue. What did I forget? What did I forget?
Okay, that's everything.
This time lapsed because it's just me walking back to the elevator again. Also, note, the middle elevator opens this time. And remember to press the button.
What the? Looks like someone forgot to pay the electricity bill.
So, it's control to crouch. And what you're going to want to do here is you're going to flip all these switches to the up or on position to make sure that the door opens, like that.
I guess I'll have to take the stairs.
The stairs are conveniently right there. You just walk over, open the door. And you do not go in on this door on the left. You go to the right, down this, to floor 1. So don't go to that door. It's this one right here. You go in here, and you walk over to the front desk, which is just down here.
Morning, Mark. You have a letter from the city authority. It's on the counter.
Thanks.
Have a nice day.
You too.
So at this point, you're going to go down to the parking garage. So you're going to go back over to the emergency door and go in this door. You know it's this door because it says parking garage access right there on the top. Then you go down the stairs to the parking garage to floor -1. Remember, there's a key card.
Now, where is
Pay
the
attention
car?
right here. Okay.
There it is.
If you don't pay attention, it's really hard to figure out which car is yours. It could be this one. It might randomize between these three. I'm not 100% on that, but you press E to get in the car. And that is the end of Chapter 1 and Level 1 preparations.
And it's a beautiful day in Salberg today, with a little over 18 degrees Celsius and slight overcast.
Okay, so we're about to receive a phone call. It basically describes a lot of what we have to do, so I'm going to let it play out here.
I'm finally here. The traffic was horrible. Any last-minute tips before I start surveying this place?
You know the drill. Take pictures of everything that's broken. Also, if you come across any technical documents or other documents of interest, take pictures of them. It'll help our cause.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So, yeah, that phone call basically describes what I have to do. Now, right down here, you see this water here? Don't jump in that. It will kill you. You will not survive. Don't go in the water. Okay, so right here you can see there's damage. You can use either the scroll wheel, like scroll on the scroll wheel to pull out your camera, or you can press 1 on your keypad to pull out the camera. Now you can see right here that when the camera focuses in, a little square on the front focuses in on stuff that's broken.
Paint.
I had to mute it because you couldn't hear me, but whenever you take a picture of something that's broken, you'll get a little sound. If you hear that sound, you should have taken a picture of it. That was a good thing. Or you fixed something that was broken. We'll go into that a little later. Also, you can press F to pull out your flashlight. You cannot press 2 on the keypad. I don't know why you can't. You can only press F. These little box things right here, you will get an achievement if you fix all of them. So you just flip that to the on position, you crouch down, and you flip all these switches on the bottom so that they're green. And if you fix all of them in a chapter, you will get a achievement
This
for
shouldn't
it.
have been off.
So that's the only 2 reasons to go over here. There's also a geocache over here, which we'll go into a little bit more later. It's right there by that empty beer bottle that I'll circle. And that's really the only reason to go over there. There's no real reason to come over here except all those extra things. So earlier I stated that water will kill you. This water right here,
I'm
while it's
pretty
not
sure
supposed
it's
to be
not
there to
damaging
take a
like
picture of
that.
it, this water will not kill you. This type of water, it's safe to walk in. You will not die. You're good. It's only the deep water that you can't see the bottom of that will kill you, or electrified water. But that's not until later in the game. Also, these beer bottles, if you pick them up and drop them, they will break. Similar thing, if you pick them up and then you click, you will throw the beer bottle. When you go in this door,
Alright.
and
First inspection target. An old power plant that I already forgot the name of. Let's see how this place is doing.
right here, if you flick this thing will fizz. You can take a picture of it, but it doesn't count any points. As you can see, the camera didn't focus.
A pack of spare
Those
batteries for
are
the
camera batteries. If you pick those up, you need those. Your camera will run out of battery, and you need those. Now you can pause on this if you want to read it, but I'm here for a tutorial, not a lore video. I will do that at some point probably.
Fascinating.
But remember, take pictures of documents, take a picture of that. Now, it's obvious that there's steam not supposed to be like that, so you can take a picture of that. And here's the fixing something ding. As you see, when I pull down these 2 levers, it'll make that noise.
That should do it. Damn. My keys don't fit this lock. Could use some bolt cutters right about now.
We'll get into that in a second. Now, as you realized, I've censored the not so nice words, even if they aren't that bad, because this is a school project. I'm submitting this to my teacher, and I don't want my teacher to be mad at me. So over here you go in this door, come around, and what do you know? A pair of bolt cutters right when we need them.
Well, what do you know? I'm in luck today.
And right there, these are flashlight batteries.
pack of spare
So,
batteries
good way
for
to
the
remember it,
flashlight.
flashlight batteries are red, and camera batteries are brown. And break the bottles, they're fun to break. If you don't choose not to do this, you are not playing the game right, okay? So anyway, go back to that door that had blocked by bolts, and you're gonna come over here. You're gonna press E on it, how you would interact with anything else, and it'll open the door just like that. Now, right here is the water. You can look at the water. It's very pretty. and then my recording bugs. And then we walk down this path. Okay, so right over there, there's a little buoy thing. You can go around. Take a picture.
It's not good.
You can go around and backtrack using that. I don't think I do that in this. I don't remember if I did or not. But if you take a separate path, it'll take you over there. It's like a little hand crank that you press E on and it'll take you across. Now another one of my tips. Most rooms have a light switch you can turn on, especially if they have something to read in them.
That makes 2 packs
More
of spares for the flashlight.
batteries and
that
camera
makes 2
batteries.
packs of spares for the camera.
And you can read over this. Pause video if you want to read over that, but you should be playing with me and you can read that.
A local
picture.
company. Looks
In
like
this
they
map,
went out of
while it doesn't
business.
look important, you need to take a picture of it too. For some reason. It's me describing the box because I forgot to earlier. As you can see, it's focused in on that and wants to take a picture of it. Right there, it's not.
Loading zone's in
So
red.
you take a picture of anything
Looks
where
like
the
the
box
work was
becomes
cut
smaller
short.
on. So that's all we have to do in here. Close the door because we're kind people. And we will walk across this bridge. So right here, you might walk up to this bridge, come up here and see, wait, there's a gate in my way. How do I get through? Well, you come around down here and there's this little path that goes underneath the bridge. Be careful not to fall. And you go over here and up the staircase. So underneath here is the geocache. I actually remembered to pick it up this time.
Geocache.
As you can see, there's nothing inside of it.
There isn't anything.
As far as I'm
inside
aware,
it.
there is never anything inside of it. And right here, you're going to turn this to red. You can leave it on auto and get a little fun thing later, but it's best to leave it on red if you don't want to cause destruction. So we're going to walk on this somewhat sketchy bridge, but it's fine because you turned it to red, right? Now right over here, this is why we turned it to red. There's a tree on the tracks. Now, we want to take a picture of that because it's not a good thing. Now over here, there's a little fun thing. It's not required at any part of the story, again, but it's very fun to look at. So right over here, you can see this wheelbarrow, and if you walk over to this wheelbarrow, yeah, that's a nuke. So you take a picture of that, and this is how you save the game. You press escape and hit save. Now you may have been wondering, if I step on this, will it explode? Now here you're going to hear some train horns. Remember when I was saying that you should have put it on red? Well, if you put it on red, the train will stop and not crash into this log. If you left it on auto or green, the train will continue on and crash into this log, making it very inconvenient because you'll have to go around it to get through this intersection here. But anyways, we're going to want to walk down through this path here. Once you walk over here, you're going to want to walk through this door into the Hydro Valley Dam.
Hammer Valley Dam. I hope that at least this place is in a better condition.
So right here, you're going to want to go down these stairs right here, these stairs. And once you go down these stairs, you may realize, hey, It's these red things that INFRA is famous for, and we're missing 2 of them. Well, you're going to want to walk around and find them. Now, because I am here to give you a tutorial, I'm going to tell you exactly where to find them. However, in recording, I kind of forgot where they were because I hadn't played this game in a couple months. But anyway, there's one over here by this barrel. And you plug it in. And back up at the top of the stairs, there's one up here as well. Now, if you press space next to an object, you can climb up onto that object. Then we grab the little red thing. Anyway, remember to turn it on using this switch right here. And once you go down to the elevator, that'll be the end of level 1. Thank you for watching my homework assignment. I hope you enjoyed.